Welcome everybody, I'm Federico, and if you are a subscriber you know that I've been trading for almost 10 years now, and so in this video I'm going to show you everything you need to know about the ascending triangle chart pattern, how to trade it, and 2+1 big mistakes that will make you lose money if you don't know about them. And so guys, make sure you watch this video till the end and let's dive in. We are now on the 1 hour chart of Bitcoin, but you must know that we can trade the ascending triangle pattern on any chart, including stocks charts, forex charts, cryptocurrencies charts, and more. And the first thing you need to learn is how to spot an ascending triangle. And the first step is to identify a flat resistance on the chart. And as you can see here, if we connect these highs, we see that the price of Bitcoin touched this price level multiple times, forming this flat trend line with no slope. And the second step is to connect the lows. And as you can see here, we got this ascending trend line. And basically what happens here is that the price moves within the triangle, and at some point we'll see a breakout to the upside or to the downside, depending on who's stronger between sellers and buyers. And in this case we broke to the downside, and that's also what we should expect because we were in a downtrend before the formation of this triangle, and an ascending triangle is a continuation pattern, which means it's supposed to break in the same direction as the trend which anticipated the formation of the pattern. And guys, now how to trade the ascending triangle? Well, you have to wait for a breakout, so you have to wait for the price to go outside the triangle, and when this happens you place a long position in case we break to the upside, or a short position in case we break to the downside. And what does it mean that the price breaks to the downside? It means that it just goes out of the triangle by breaking this support line, which is the ascending trend line. In that case, we short. And if we break to the upside, like we were doing in this case, for example, as you can see here, then we place a long position. And guys, why it did not work here? Because there was no volume. So you always have to wait for a confirmation on the volume before placing a trade. So in that case, we had a false breakout and the volume was not enough, and then we went back inside the triangle and then broke to the downside. And how do you measure the target of a breakout? So basically you measure the height of the triangle, and then you move this line to the breakout point, which is here where we got this red candle. And technically we should take profit here at 28,500 US dollars. Of course, the price went down from that level, but we need to be conservative with trading, guys. If the take profit is there, we take profit there, but in reality sometimes the price target will not be reached and sometimes we'll exceed it, like it happened here. But always take profit at the right take profit level. And guys, now I want to show you something here, because we formed another triangle here. It's another ascending triangle, and this time we broke to the upside, and we also saw a volume spike, as you can see here, this green volume spike. And this volume spike, it's a confirmation of the breakout. So we did not have this volume spike in the previous triangle. As you can see here, the volume was very low, so who played along here at breakout actually played a false breakout and then got a loss. So here instead, there was a volume spike, a breakout, and so this was a nice spot where to enter a long position. And as you can see here, the technical target in this case was perfectly met. So you had to enter this trade at breakout, take profit here at 28,345 US dollars, and that's it. That's how you trade the ascending triangle. If it breaks to the downside, you short. If it breaks to the upside, you long. Where to place your stop loss? In this case, that we were longing, you would place your stop loss below the ascending line. This is if you are longing. And if you are shorting, you place your stop loss above the flat trend line. And now guys, let me clean the chart a little bit, and I'm going to show you the 2+1 biggest mistakes that you should avoid while trading ascending triangles. And the first one I think I already mentioned, and it's to trade a breakout with not enough volume. So again, as you can see here, we had a breakout of this resistance line, but there was not enough volume to be confident in placing a trade. And so, first biggest mistake, do not trade a breakout without volume. Second mistake, do not using a take profit level. Look at this. Here there was this breakout, and then after a few hours we saw a down. So the price went down a lot, and if you were not setting a take profit in your trade, then you would have missed the profit, and also you would have taken a loss, because after a few hours the price went down by almost 5%. So this is the second biggest mistake. And the third bonus mistake, of course guys, this is the worst one, do not using a stop loss. For example, who entered a long position here at breakout without a take profit and a stop loss level, this is what happened. He entered here, he was in profit until here, and then the price went down and he got a strong big loss. If he instead would have set a stop loss below the ascending trend line, he would have just got a small little loss. So always use a stop loss, guys. This is very, very important. So guys, I think I showed you everything you should know about the ascending triangle pattern, and if you have any questions, write them down in the comment. I will answer every single question regarding this topic. And if you want to learn more about chart patterns and technical analysis, then subscribe to my channel, because I will upload way more videos on these topics. And if you got some value out of this video, then like it so that more people can watch it. And guys, see you in the next episode.